Yeah. Welcome to the table where the truth gets said. No filters, nowhere, there's no words left unsaid. Different perspectives, but we all take a stand. Real talk live, this is no middleman. Yeah, soul setting tone, keeping structure and flow. Uncle Plug, bring game that the streets already know. Reign with the crown and a voice that expands. If it's honest conversation, no middleman. Live from the room where the real ones stand. Uncut, unscripted, no middleman.
Souls of Thought. Disclaimer. This live stream is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. Statements made are opinions, satire, or hypothetical discussion and should not be interpreted as factual claims. We are not journalists, attorneys, or professionals. We are reacting to publicly available information. No statements should be construed as accusations or assertions of wrongdoing. By viewing this content, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own interpretations. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, you got some tunes?
Yes, ma'am. Let's see.
I'm making a push. Yeah, I've been trying to turn the corner for a minute. Classic! I feel like I'm at the intersection. I'm talking about, you gotta turn it on in the playoffs. Yeah. Came in without it, can't leave without it. Tired of being doubted, I'm trying to push. Wasn't getting no attention, worked so hard, they ain't had no choice but to look. 10 years in, still getting warm, built strong, you ain't have what it took. You know if you built for the ride or not. Yeah. They said I wasn't enough, still hear their voices in my head saying that I wasn't good. Now I see them out, look them in their eyes, they looking back and everything understood. Nike Tech, white ones, all win a black diamond watch, they know that I'm good. Classic! I'm about to push like a broom. Boy, it's a sweep like a broom. What's understood gotta be explained when you the smartest person in the room. To my squad, I'm Gary V. B-class, don't phone home to check in, but I inspire like E.T. Yeah, I want it bad as I can breathe. You don't know the half about the team. By accident, got in the league. That's my cuz, all I mean. Automatic from the 3. I'm automatic on the beat. Coach Locals on my feet. White Moscato for the vibe. Incense for the peace. LeBron highlights playing. Then we switch to AD. Now it's greatness on the mic. And it's greatness on the screen. Show price 4K. Yeah, the bar is HD. Can't nothing kill me, I'm Achilles. Damn, I feel like KD. Built a solid foundation. Can't nobody say that they made me. The doormat on the mansion. Gon' say that you thought I was crazy. I'm from the land where they put it on kids, everything God and baby. I'm really confused on how you envy when you choose to settle for slaving. I'm really gon' live like Prince Hakeem and how Ethiopians bathe me. You sit at the crib and plotting, plan on how you gon' make it from lazy. Work smarter, not harder. That's the slogan for the bosses. When they was on the ground level, had to get it from the concrete. Came in without it, can't leave without it. Tired of being doubted, I'm trying to push. Wasn't getting no attention, worked so hard, they ain't had no choice but to look. 10 years in, still getting warm, built strong, you ain't have what it took. You gotta be ready to ride this to the end of you. Let's get it. They said I wasn't enough, still hear their voices in my head saying that I wasn't good. Now I see them out, look them in their eyes, they looking back and everything understood. Nike Tech, white ones, all win a black diamond watch, they know that I'm good. You saying I wasn't stopping, are you surprised? Classic!
Yeah, that's always what is good. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you checking in from, we are live here. This is Tuesday night, and we are your no middleman panel. I got Souls with me. I am your girl, Soft Rain, and Uncle Plug, he'll be joining us a little bit later. But yeah, welcome in to everybody that's already in the chat. Too tight, hey, Miles. Welcome in. It's Tuesday. It's terrific Tuesday. So how are you feeling today, Souls?
I'm doing well. We got an epic show. Tonight. Shout out to everybody that's in the war room tonight. Shout out to everybody who's always here. Make sure you go hit that like button. It is free. As Classic would say, let me know if they charge you on the back end. We would definitely want to report that. But hit that like button. We got a great show in store for y'all. Y'all know we're going to start the show off as we normally do, with the radar with Rain. But we got some great topics. If you paid attention to the thumbnail tonight, transition, transaction, and transcending. We're going to be talking about some things in the world that are commonly going viral right now, with an 18-year-old getting 25 years in prison. We got Justin Timberlake. For some reason, his 2024 DUI video is very important now. We got to find out why. And then we got two of the legends in the rap game coming out. Jay-Z coming out for his first interview, better known as Hove, for those who know him as Hove. Hove came out with his first interview in a while. He said he is no longer playing defense. He is on offense in 2026. And then we got Jeezy, of course. So we're gonna just be talking about. So we got a good one tonight. Man. Me and Rain are gonna hold it down until our boy Plug get in the building. But y'all know we're gonna start it off as usual. We're gonna start off with the lovely conversations with Soft Rain giving us the.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
All right, y'all. This is On the Radar with Rain, where we break down stories that are making noise across the culture, news, and the internet. And tonight I got 3 stories as usual. I'm going to give an update on what went down with the plane crash at LaGuardia in New York. And I'm going to move into a case that's raising serious legal national debate and a story that sounds unbelievable, but very real. But what is up with me tonight? But very real. So let's get into tonight's raindrops. So on the first one, we're going to talk about the airport crash that happened at LaGuardia. There's breaking developments. Y'all know I kind of highlighted this yesterday. It was breaking news yesterday. It's now being called a deadly runway collision on Monday. Sunday night. An Air Canada Express flight coming from Montreal collided with a firefight. What is up with me tonight?
I don't know. Them tongue twisters. What's going on?
I don't know.
Rain must took a shot, y'all. She done took a shot in the background.
No, maybe I need one. Collided with a firefighting vehicle on the runway during landing. Of course, unfortunately, 2 pilots were killed and over 40 people were injured. And the airport shut down. And of course, there was nationwide delays, as it is with TSA now, anyways. They called this a runway incursion, meaning that the fire truck was on the runway at the same time the plane was landing. And investigators are now looking at the miscommunication inside the control tower, of course. Early findings suggest that both the aircraft and the emergency vehicle had been cleared to be on the same runway, but that never should have happened. So, of course, a separate emergency triggered that fire truck to be out there, and air traffic control cleared the truck to cross, while at the same time the plane had already been cleared to land. And in those final seconds, you could hear on the playback the air traffic controller saying stop, stop, stop. And there was like 9 seconds between him yelling stop and the impact. So by then it was too late. The plane had already touched down and collided with the fire truck. There is unconfirmed reports, though. I thought this was very interesting, that a flight attendant may have or was ejected from the aircraft, and she landed on the runway, still strapped into her jump seat.
Do you want to show the video?
Sure. You got it pulled up?
Yeah, let me
I think they said the plane was going over 100 miles an hour when it was impacted.
Yeah, so let's see here.
Thank you, Too Tight.
What he said?
He said, Rain just excited about the topics for the night. That's all.
Yeah, so this is the actual. I'm gonna see if I can stream this in. All right. So this is the video.
Yeah, it hit the fire truck. Yeah. I hate that happened.
Oh God.
It's even tough to watch. It looked like a movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Truck 1 and Company, LaGuardia Tower, requesting to cross 4 at Delta.
Yeah.
Truck 1 and Company, cross 4 at Delta.
Truck 1 and Company, crossing 4 at Delta.
Frontier 4195 to stop there, please. Stop, Truck 1, stop. Stop, Truck 1, stop. Stop, Truck 1, stop. Jet 646. Jet 646, I see you collide with a vehicle there. Just hold position. I know you can't move. The vehicles are responding to you now.
Man, that wasn't good to watch.
Yeah, I know. I was here. I tried to reach out to my stuff, and we were dealing with an emergency earlier, and I messed up.
No, man, you did the best you could.
That's tough to watch.
You know what be crazy though, man? Like they be almost admitting to their mistakes on the like
He said I messed up. He said I messed up.
yeah, I respect it, but I'm like, bro, in those moments, just be quiet, get you a lawyer. Like Jesus. But man, shout out to the families, man. That's a man.
Yeah, the NTSB said too that those fire trucks and all emergency vehicles on ground at the airport are supposed to have transponders that notify them if something is coming. And they are at some locations across the states, but not all.
Okay. Well, keep us updated on
This
this
one didn't
right
have
for
one.
sure. Yeah, keep us updated on this for sure. But let's see what these women doing in these streets in the GA.
So this next story is where things get complicated, emotional, and of course controversial. A woman in Georgia is now facing a murder charge after allegedly trying to end her own pregnancy. 31-year-old Alexia Moore was arrested after police say she used abortion pills to induce a miscarriage. According to reports, she took the medication, gave birth prematurely, and the baby survived for about 1 hour before passing away. And now she was being charged with murder. She was supposedly between 22 to 24 weeks pregnant. But the judge granted her bond that was just $1 because the judge was like, hey, I don't even know how we're going to charge this, and to understand this charge, how this charge could even be possible. We got to go all the way back to 2019 when Georgia passed House Bill 481, and that's known as the heartbeat law. So once a fetal heartbeat is detected, any abortion is generally illegal. And that can happen as early as 6 weeks, and before many women don't even know they're pregnant at 6 weeks.
So I had the video of the young lady right here for you, Rain, if you would like.
Okay.
Local woman charged with murder after police say she took abortion pills, gave birth, and the baby died. I'm Ben Becker.
I'm Tanika Hughes. She was arrested by Kingsland police last week. Action News Jack's Madison Foglio spoke with legal experts about how a case like this could play out.
Georgia has one of the most restrictive abortion laws in the country. The Life Act essentially deems a person alive once they have a detectable heartbeat, even before birth. But according to Kingsland police, in this case, a woman gave birth to a baby that lived for about an hour. According to the arrest report, 31-year-old Alexia Moore took 200 milligrams of misoprostol, which is a drug used to have an abortion. The report says Moore took it before she was transported to Southeast Georgia Health System Hospital in Camden County. The arrest report states she gave birth to a girl and the infant was, quote, premature and having major health issues. The report says Moore wanted to leave the hospital after she attempted to abort the child herself. This was in December. She was arrested last week and charged with murder.
In order for someone to be charged in murder, in a sense, the elements are something was done intentionally, a criminal act, which then resulted in a human losing their life.
Chris Carson is a criminal defense attorney in Jacksonville, Florida. I asked him what factors would be considered for these charges.
For the most part, what the legal analysis will be looking to is whether the fetus is considered to be a human and whether there was an act that was done which then resulted in the death of that human.
No.
So, Rain, I got a question for you. Do you think this is why women were kind of against a lot of the politics that played when it came to, possibly, doing whatever that A word is?
Oh, yeah. I think so. It's
You see
it's
what I mean?
tough.
Because
Yeah.
because you can look at this so many ways, right? We won't dive too deep into it tonight, but when you think about her, Black women already have the highest rate of death while having pregnancy, right?
Yep.
So we know.
Absolutely.
So now, man, she about to be another statistic too, from the prison side of things. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like a double-edged sword when you think about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just something to think
You
about.
Yeah. Usually, though, in cases like this, they charge the provider, the doctor with doing this, not the actual woman doing it. But she supposedly got the pills from somewhere, and she started having bad cramps and pains, and that's what led her to go to the doctor.
Miles, every state got to have their own definition of this. So the one Rain read is for Georgia, but every state, remember, that's what they voted on. That's why I was saying, like, the whole politics thing now, I think we're about to start seeing a lot of the back end repercussions of what they said, you know what I mean? So
Definitely.
man, crazy work, man. 2 great stories so far, man. What we got next for? This one is crazy.
This one's
Go ahead.
crazy. This one is crazy. So when you read the headline, it really don't sound real. It sounds honestly like a comedian made it up or something. So a professional cornhole player who is also a quadruple amputee is now accused of murder. 27-year-old Dayton Weber. He has been charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and firearm-related charges. According to investigators, this started inside a vehicle with multiple people. He was actually driving, and an argument broke out, and everything quickly escalated. He pulled out his firearm and shot the victim twice in the head. But what happened next is raising like more questions. So the victim remained inside the vehicle, and he asked the two others that were in the back seat to remove the body, but they refused. And instead of stopping, he continued to drive with the victim still inside. And they later found the victim on the side of the road. Investigators tracked him across state lines and located him at a hospital in Virginia. I don't even know what the details are surrounding that part. But he was arrested there and now is awaiting extradition. So he is a professional cornhole athlete that's a quadruple amputee. And of course, he is presumed innocent until proven guilty. So this is, I mean, it's
Miles, a fool. Miles said, did he pull the trigger or voice command? Shout out to Boris. He said, no arms, no legs, driving, and pulled out a gun. Finish him off. Hey, you get it? Let him walk.
This was very interesting.
Hey, he stood 10 toes down.
10 toes down.
Hey, we gonna play the video for y'all, man. Man, I'm telling y'all, the world getting crazy, dog. The world getting crazy, man. Shout out to Radar Array for keeping us on the top, man.
To a very unusual murder investigation in Maryland, where the suspect is a quadruple amputee known as one of the top professional cornhole players in America.
And was throwing bean bags for cornhole.
Stranger than fiction. 27-year-old Dayton Weber faces a series of charges. Chanel Call looks at the case against the man who was once considered an inspiration.
Dayton Weber, one of the greatest stories in all of cornhole.
Dayton Weber has garnered national attention for overcoming long odds, winning professional cornhole tournaments as a quadruple amputee.
I actually came up with my own kind of quote that got me through everything, and that's "the world won't wait."
But police now say Weber is charged with first and second degree murder. On Sunday night, Weber was driving in his Tesla SUV in La Plata, Maryland with 3 friends, when police say a conversation got heated.
The driver and the front seat passenger were apparently engaged in an argument, but I'm not sure what about.
One of the people in the back seat told investigators Weber shot and killed 27-year-old Bradrick Michael Wells. According to that witness, Weber then pulled over and asked them and another person in the back seat to help him remove Wells's body from the car. They refused and got out of the vehicle. Weber drove off, and 2 hours later,
a resident called 911 to say that they saw what appeared to be a body lying in somebody's yard.
Police identified the body as Wells. Weber was eventually found at a nearby hospital in Virginia, where he was arrested. A gun enthusiast, Weber posted videos to his personal YouTube channel showing him loading and firing several shots from a handgun. Investigators say it's another skill he's mastered.
His abilities, his capabilities are well documented on the internet, and all you have to do is look at that.
Weber is now awaiting extradition back to Maryland.
Man, this is crazy, y'all. Y'all can't make this up, dog. You can't make up what's going on in the world, dog. Like, everybody's a threat. Everyone's a threat. Like, for real.
But I never thought that a quadruple amputee
Man, I'm telling
would
you.
be pulling the trigger on somebody.
I'll say, who is this Professor X? He said, boy, this is wild ish here, man. What the we pulling triggers and driving crazy? Hey, I'm telling you. Boris said it must have hard time with them handcuffs and leg shackles.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh man. My boy Classic, shout out to Class said he is a 2-time vacation champion in that cornhole.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Miles said he got a driver's license, bruh. He nubbing people off, man. Y'all go, yeah. I'm just reading the comments. I couldn't help it, Ray. How do they restrain him? Hog time. You got a hog time. How could he be innocent? Wow,
But
you
in
could
case,
be innocent.
in
That
case
is
someone,
true. That is true, Richard. They could have been the other people in the car that did that. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
they
And
say the reason why he's a quadruple amputee is when he was 10 months old, he got some kind of infection and they had to amputate his arms and legs. So, or yeah.
Man, this is
But yeah.
man. The stories just got better tonight, man. Shout out to On the Radar with Rain as always, man. She always bringing a beautiful segment to the show. On the Radar with Rain, man. We just added some nuances to it today, but other than that, man, we're gonna keep it going. Appreciate you, Ray.
You're locked into On the Radar with Rain, hot topics, bold takes, and no filter on the forecast. Let's see what's making noise this week.
All right, y'all. So we got a lot to talk about tonight, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We're gonna start our icebreaker off tonight with the one and only Justin Timberlake, man. Justin Timberlake was pulled over in Vegas in 2024 for a DUI. For some reason, the videos are now coming back to life. Don't know why. Don't know why it's important at this point. There has to be a bigger story behind this that we all will hear eventually. But we're gonna let this video play real quick of the DUI footage of Justin Timberlake. And I want to know how y'all feel about this, man. I feel like a lot of our people, I won't say legends, but a lot of the people that people looked up to, man, are falling. They're falling. They got a lot going on, man.
Video Justin Timberlake fought to keep private is trending. It shows his arrest for drunk driving on New York's Long Island 2 years ago.
So the reason for the stop is because you're veering off to the left and then you're not stopping at the stop signs.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The police there in Long Island had their body cameras recorded Timberlake explain he was on tour at the time, following friends to a house. The pop star then stumbles during a sobriety test on camera. An officer later handcuffs Timberlake for suspicion of drunk driving. Then a woman there with Timberlake spoke up.
Justin Timberlake's under arrest. Can you help me, please? Can we do anything? Can you please stop it? I'll do anything.
Timberlake later jokes with the arresting officer at the police station. Prosecutors eventually dropped the DWI charge, allowing Timberlake to plead guilty to a lesser charge. Earlier this month, the star sued the Village to block the release of that body cam video that you just saw. Friday, his lawyers and the Village agreed to its release.
So as you see there, man, Justin Timberlake was pulled over in 2024. You heard that lady say some critical words that we don't hear too often.
I'll do anything.
I'll do anything. And obviously something was done because they withheld the tape. So what do you think about this, Rain? What is your thoughts about this? What is your thoughts about Justin Timberlake? Why do you think at this moment they felt like it was important for this even to come out? Like, what do you think is going on when it comes to this? Why now, and why did they try to hide it?
Honestly, I have no idea. Why? I mean, our celebrities, do we always hold them to a higher standard?
I would say so.
Yeah, so I don't know why he would try to hide it. I think he'll be more looked at as a normal person if you just admit to it. Hey, y'all, I was doing something I didn't need to be doing. I got pulled over. I was intoxicated, as you can tell, and it happened. So I don't know.
He said, ish, hope he ain't keep them files. Yeah, he kept them files. Hey, they kept it, man. Something's going on. I tell people when stuff like this get released and you were able to hide it for 2 years, it's a reason why it's being released right now, though. Something's happening that we aren't hearing about. Shout out to Into Deep. He said, the War Room and the Raindrop. Shout out to Into Deep. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in for sure, man. I just wondering, man, I think this probably be something that On the Radar with Rain could kind of keep up with. If you can let us know in the future if there's anything behind this Justin Timberlake issue. I thought it was just very unique because it was all over my Instagram. It came up on it came up everywhere over my YouTube feed. I'm like, this is 2024. And then I thought somebody told me he got pulled over again recently.
So he's a repeat offender.
Yeah, so I'm assuming people are either feeling that like it has something to do with that or something. But
my thing is, why you keep making the same Why do you keep getting in the car intoxicated when you know you can't drive while you intoxicated?
I don't know what's
And
good,
then
plug.
was the lady intoxicated too? Could they not have called an Uber? I mean, there's so many things that could have went. Hey, plug.
But you know what's crazy though? Like 2026 is starting to really expose how success does not equal anything anymore. Success don't equal happiness. Success don't equal anything when it comes to just like the overarching thing of what people thought success would like look like, right? Like we're starting to see so many successful people at their lowest points. Like, I mean, we just made a joke even about the amputee, but he was a star.
Yeah. And yesterday with the Bachelorette 2023 is coming back.
You got a little feedback, plug. You got a little feedback. I don't know what it is. I muted you for now. Let me know. Go ahead. Do it again.
What about now?
All right, we good. We good. All right, cool, man. Welcome in, Big Dog. Richard said, just judge him from a video from a $1 billion company. That's logical. Into Deep said, what's good, plug? What's good? Plug, man. I don't know if you was watching in the background, man, but Radar and Rain has some very interesting topics today on this afternoon. Definitely go back and check it out. We were able to show videos for each one today too, so it has some good background and some good substance to it. But we just got finished just talking about Justin Timberlake files just came back out from his 2024 DUI he had. And just thought it was weird for it to come out 2 years later. You did hear the lady that was with him say, we'll do anything to not have
I'll
this.
do anything to not have.
So
I'll do anything.
Do anything and did not have what?
To
I
not
guess
have
he
been
haven't
charged
been
with.
arrested or charged. They did drop the charges though. They dropped it to a lesser
Or a
charge.
2-year-old DUI?
But I wonder why it's viral right now. Like the whole
Why is
video
it
footage.
resurfacing? Why does everything resurface? Is 2026 the year resurfacing? Bringing everything to light, shining a flashlight on everything.
Could be.
What else is coming out?
Very true. Well, we about to get into some meat and potatoes, guys. I don't know if y'all been hearing about this story. It actually happened pretty much like in me and Plug's backyard, if you wanted to say. It's an 18-year-old man in Port Arthur, Texas, who has been sentenced to 25 years in prison. We're gonna play the video. I'm gonna let you hear all about it, Big Dog. I want to hear what your thoughts are on this. And the judge does a very good job of explaining why as well. But we're gonna get to it. And this Isaiah Factor Uncensored is actually here in Texas as well. So shout out to Isaiah Factor for the content we're going to be using. Classic said was good. Plug. Miles said celebrity news is a good distraction from bigger stories. I agree. He said the veil is lifted. That's big facts. Too Tight said you heard Cat Williams back in 2024. It's up for all of them in the industry. That's true. So we're gonna play this story, man, and I want to hear y'all thoughts about it. A lot of people are going back and forth. Some people saying it's too harsh. Some people saying, they agree. So definitely want to hear y'all opinion.
Welcome back. A judge here in Texas is being criticized after sentencing an 18-year-old to 25 years in prison for his alleged role in a convenience store robbery. Well, it's not alleged anymore. Hayden Fontenette and 2 others robbed a store last October. Investigators say one of the suspects assaulted a store clerk with a rifle during the robbery. Here's what Judge Raquel West had to say before handing down that tough sentence.
I also, in addition to the PSI, get jail incident reports. And you apparently like to fight and jump people, which is what's been happening in the jail. So it makes it very difficult for me to go, oh, this is somebody that's going to get out and behave, who can follow the rules, because you can't even follow the rules in jail. And the pre-sentence report shows that you're a high risk level, which tells me that after they've looked at everything, that you don't have, unfortunately, a good likelihood of being successful if I were to put you on probation. I'm going to sentence you to a term of 25 years in the institutional division.
Fontenette's defense attorney urged the court to consider alternatives to locking him up, saying he is only 18 years old. Joining us to talk about it, defense attorney Baoji Akingbala, who's also a former prosecutor. What are we missing here? He's 18. Could he have a substantial criminal past that may be on the juvenile side that we're not privy to, where this judge would order 25 years as a sentence? Or is it what most people are thinking? Looking at a white judge, a black kid, are they thinking?
I mean, well, we all know, empirically speaking, the darker the hue, the harsher the sentence. That is a fact, right? But that having been said,
I'm doomed.
Hire me.
Go ahead.
But that having been said, she did mention his jail history. While he was in jail, he had a lot of behavioral incidents where he was reportedly fighting in jail, and that's never a good factor when you are.
But I mean, would that cause her to sentence him to 25 years?
Yeah, you can't get into the head of the judge, right? But we also have to weigh in the political factor. This is in Jefferson County. This is a historically Republican county. Republicans tend to have more of a
tough on crime.
Yeah, and most judges in Texas are elected, so you have to, as a judge, and you shouldn't, but the human element of it, consider your constituency, right? And you don't want to be perceived. We see this problem here in Harris County. You don't want to be perceived as someone who's weak on crime. So you can err on the side of caution and sentence someone to a higher sentence, and you're pretty much securing your base for the upcoming election. I think additionally, you have to look at the type of crime this is, right? This is an aggravated robbery case. When I was a former prosecutor, we were always taught, and it's evident when you go to trial, that most jurors really don't like these types of cases. In this case, this was a man who had an AR-style rifle, pointing it at a poor convenient clerk, and struck him. Aggravated robbery cases carries a sentence of 5 years to life. And on a case like this, again, the judge is going to want to err on the side of caution. Usually, and you heard the word PSI, what happened here is that the defendant pled guilty. And he subjugated himself to what's called a pre-sentencing investigation.
And she said she had a chance to look at that report, and I want to get to that as well, but continue on.
Yeah, so in a pre-sentencing investigation hearing, you're essentially saying, I'm guilty of this crime, and I'm throwing myself at the mercy of the judge. And both sides, the prosecution and defense, the prosecution is going to present aggravating circumstances. The defense is going to present mitigating circumstances to try to push for probation. It appears that the judge was more persuaded by the prosecution and that report that there were more aggravating factors that would lead her to consider granting a prison sentence. That having been said, I still think it's rather alarming that it's 25 years. I don't think, in light of this young man's age, 18, 25 years doesn't really, to me, fit the type of crime this is. Yes, it was an aggravated robbery case, but no one was seriously injured. No one was certainly killed. You have a young man, and we know that historically speaking, when you enter into a prison system, that's like college for criminals. That's why it's a high recidivism rate. This is not really helping this young man. The judge, in my opinion, could have done a more measured response by granting probation. Probation is not a get out of jail free card. There's a carrot stick element to it. You have to do a lot of conditions. You have to take a lot of classes. You have to check in with the probation officer for several years, and you have to essentially stay out of trouble. And if you were to violate probation, then sentence him, but give that young man an opportunity to show that he can make something better of himself, not languish in prison for 25 years. Now, at 18, he's not going to be able to get out for another half of
Not that it'll help, but we're hearing he could get out in 12 years.
In 12 years.
But that's still 12 years.
Yeah, he'd be 30 years old when he's eligible for parole.
All right.
So would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. Do you guys feel like the sentence was too harsh? Do you guys feel like he didn't help himself out? Would love to hear y'all opinion. Plug, we'll give you the
floor. You gonna throw me up here first, huh? First, I'm gonna say he too fucking young to know what all that time means. That's first and foremost. He too young to know what that time means. He too young to know what them actions, what them actions warrant. The epitome of his actions. He's too young to know that. 25 is extreme as hell. To be absolutely honest, 25 years is extreme as hell. But y'all ran up in that bitch with a AR, bitch. Y'all little nigga supposed to be at a job somewhere flipping some burgers or shaking some fries in a basket, bitch. Like, what y'all doing, man? You know you ain't getting no bread out no convenience store, you goof ass. See, I know they don't know what they doing. See, these some rookie criminals for what? I'm being for real. These some rookie criminals. This is a young-minded man. Y'all finna go in here and bust up $120 three-way. And that shit got you 25 years. But
you got to think about it though, Plug. Who was in his corner? Because the other two they're not talking about, so that means they didn't take the same type of deal he put himself in for.
Hell yeah, they playing not guilty. Oh, there he talking about playing guilty. I'm gonna put myself on the mercy. Who is you talking about? Who was you talking to inside of that? Which one of them jailhouse lawyers you were talking to that instructed you to do that goofy shit? He too slow.
Yeah.
He's slow. He's slow. I know he's slow. He probably can't even read.
His counsel wasn't great at all.
Nah, you gotta fend for yourself sometimes, Shawty, when you're behind that wall. You gotta say, hey man, listen, man. See, you go in there, you don't even understand what you're facing. But somebody said, man, you ain't got no charges, bro. You know, bro, he went in a fucking convenience store with an AR. You know, like their perception of you as a black man is so tainted. And you look like him. Look at that mugshot. You look like him. And it's sad, bro. Because you're going to be 30. But he going to be ready when he get out. His do the hole probably going to be about that big. His do the hole going to probably be about that big. But hey, he going to be ready when he get out, boy. He going to be focused.
So I got some questions I want to ask y'all, man. Let me go back to the other screen.
25 years. Lord have mercy.
Because as you seen on shout out to Isaiah, the Isaiah Factor, you know, they made some very good points. We all understand the state of Texas when we're not dumbfounded to that for sure.
At all.
But when do we these are real questions that I want answers to. So Plug, it might be on you tonight. I know Rain can't really talk too much when it comes to the I have a question.
I'm here for it.
When does 18 become too young to do all the other ignorant things and not just the crime you being charged for? And what I mean is, you got an 18-year-old man, nobody told him it was too foolish to get tattoos all the way up your neck.
Bro.
You 18 years old. No, listen. He 18. Nobody gonna tell you, hey, bro, while you waiting on your trial or don't be jumping people in prison or in jail. Like, these are just my questions, because like we only focus on the age once we feel the result doesn't sum up to the age. Nobody was parenting him when he was tatted up to his neck. I just want to ask these questions. Like, I'm serious. Like, these are real questions I have, because like this didn't start at the day of the crime. This started way. You see, thank you. This started way before the crime.
Mm-hmm.
When will we start to take our young black men early? Like, dog, I see it in high school now, dog. Cats got full sleeves on their leg in basketball. Nigga, you are not making it to the NBA.
At all. You ain't making it to college.
Like, you know the percentage of cats going to college or the NBA? Like, we letting our kids grow up so fast. Tattoos on the back of their neck. And like, when do we start parenting and start patrolling their age before their age no longer can represent their presentation? Because we have to talk about that too, right? Because the way you walk in jail the way you walk in a courtroom, you're being judged.
1000%.
Like, the way you present yourself, you're being judged. That's why, like, even I know people who did real time, like, some of them request a suit before they trial date.
Did
like they're not trying to go. they're not trying to go in there a certain way. You know what I mean? Just because it changes the perception that you took the time out to make yourself look presentable. You see what I mean? Like it's a lot to it. Go ahead, Ray.
I'm sorry. I keep interrupting. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Did he have a prior record? Has he been in trouble before? Or this was his first offense ever? Period.
First offense.
They said it was his first serious offense.
So has he been in and out of juvie?
They didn't really talk about it on this channel. I didn't want to make them look too bad, so I gave us the black people side of it. They have more of his background on other channels if you want to watch it, but I brought it here so that
I was just asking.
So we can give him a fair shot at this dialogue.
I'm more so wondering why some of the people who have already been sentenced, where he was incarcerated, didn't tell him to sit his tail down somewhere before you be behind here like me for the next 25 years.
But see, he was in jail though. When they holding you, that's different. He ain't go up yet. You want to explain it to him, Plug?
These kids, man. I want y'all underestimate these kids. Y'all overestimate these kids, and then y'all underestimate these kids. Y'all overestimate these kids, say, man, they got all the technology, man. These kids way smarter than what we was or what we could ever be. No, they ain't. They got every device in their life to make their brain lazy. So you overestimate them, and then you underestimate them because they be hype. It's crazy how when you can like hyper intentionalize being a gangster. Like you strategically put your sleeve together. All the dudes I know from my era got just tattoos scattered. It ain't even a collage of tattoos. This is random tattoos. You know what I'm saying? And I love my black youth, man, but they are too hyper intentional about being a gangster. Way too see, like everything in life that they supposed to be serious about, they don't give a fuck about. But everything about being a thug, being a gangster, being, a G, or holding down the street and this, that, and the third, now they so intentional about that shit, bro. They are so intentional about it, bro. And it's so sad, bro. Somebody gotta learn. Somebody gotta be an example. Unfortunately, your 18-year-old ass got 25 years. 12, I don't know about 12. I don't know if they do parole here in Texas. But that ain't 85% in my math. Not in my math.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now what y'all gonna do now? Who gonna ride with him now? Because the mothers be, dog, I see it all the time. He's so bad, you got to stop doing that shit.
If y'all get an opportunity, Plug and Rain, go watch the full reaction. They crashed out. They crashed out in the courtroom. Like they went ham. Yeah, they went ham in the courtroom.
So where were you at when he was doing this?
Hey, say it again. Say it again, Rain.
Where was you at when he was doing this to be in the predicament that he's in?
Man, they ain't no goddamn well. They let him do what the fuck he want to do. As soon as he raised his voice, they let him do what the fuck he want to do. Because you know why? You've been slinging puss out of both pant legs. Probably don't know who his damn dad is. And if his dad is, he probably don't want to deal with you. It ain't even about him wanting to deal with her. Deal with him. He probably want to deal with you. Yeah. Like for real, like I heard a conversation today from a daddy contacting his son from the mama today, real time. And she was like, yeah, I hope his ass sends some money. I'm like, you saying that shit in front of this jet? Why you waiting on a motherfucking Uber? Like real talk. I'm giving it to you blood raw. This is really what it is, bro. And you sit back and be like, yeah. You can talk to him later. Or tell him you'll call him when you get home. Man, call. He want to talk to his son now. What the? And that's in front of me, knowing how I get down and been around me a couple times to know how I get down. And you still pull this shit. I wonder what you'll do behind when I'm not there.
Yeah.
In front of this jit, man. You showing him a lack of respect for men, for a man who happens to be his father. In front of him, man. Come on, man. But I still go back. But souls, I still go back to the men.
Yeah.
You bitch ass niggas need to tighten up, man.
Big facts.
You bitch ass niggas need to tighten up, man. You bitch ass niggas leaving these women out here. You know, the ones that I'm talking about, the exception. The exception. The ones that say, come get him. The ones that say, do what you want. Come get him. He here. Baby, he here. Come get him. And you don't show up. See?
I like this, right? I like what Classic is saying here. He said the issue can be resolved. You know what I think, Classic? I think we need to get rid of the whole school system. The whole school system is a prison system. It's a whole school is a pipeline. School is nothing. Yeah. School is nothing but prison.
You know what?
Think about this, dog. You can't even go to the restroom, plug, without raising your hand. You got to sit there and piss on yourself. Somebody got to give you permission. Then you go through the cafeteria with hard trays that look like prison trays.
Horrible food.
You sit in classrooms that sometimes you go to the old public schools in the black neighborhood. We still got them small windows that you can't even see out of. They up real high. You got to push them open. The old school, like, and I'm gonna bring it to our platform next week. It's actually a white guy in Texas who created his own school system because of that reason. He literally said that schools were nothing but a pipeline to prison for all kids, no matter what their race or color is. He said you get cliques, become gangs. People start to judge you. You can't sit at certain tables. People start to like everything. Like he said, like you got an ID, you got a number that they scanning for you to eat. Like the whole, like I tell everybody, the military is a prison system.
Everything safe for institutional purposes.
Me and Plug, my first time ever working out with Plug, it was probably about 2 weeks in, me knowing Plug. We were talking about this in the gym. I said, Plug, dog, think about it. What do they call when we get groceries? The commissary. What do prisoners get? Commissary. Like, we are known by our DOD ID number. What is a prisoner known by?
They DOC number.
Yeah, like every system that says they provide you structure, if you don't open up your mind, you will become institutionalized.
If you step behind the scenes, everything says for institutional purposes only on every box.
Yeah.
In every institution that you just named, everything says for institutional purposes only. I'm gonna tell you, the ones that ate in the defect the most, the ones that ate in the defect the most was most likely to stay in the military the longest. The more you ate off post, the faster you was about to get the fuck up out of it.
Oh, that's true.
But going back to the school system too, I wanted to make this point. Our kids are in there for 8-9 hours a day from start to finish. When you homeschool, you 3-4 hours, you're done, you know, because they're so, you know, it's so institutionalized, like you said.
First you break up the home.
Crazy.
You break up the home. You got the mama working, you got the daddy working. You got them both in the rat race. You send them over here to the institution for 8-9 hours a day. They come back, they unruly. You got to go and correct them. You don't spend no time with them. You got a little bit of time to spend with their lad before they go lay down. You ain't stealing no rules. And then weekend is fun time for all y'all. You off work, he off work, The baby all out of school. Now y'all just trying to have fun and make up for lost times for them 5 days that y'all been working in slavery.
Yeah.
Our children spend 40 hours plus a week at a school.
And I'm talking about back when I first was saying, I say, listen, I say, man, hey, classic. You have never lied. Every child that practice martial arts that come to that barbershop, and even better, when that father is bringing that child that practice martial arts, that is a very disciplined and well-behaved young man. I don't give a fuck how good of a mama you is. A boy needs a male figure. I don't give a. You can be top in tier. You could be over the clouds. You could be heaven sent. I'm talking about God could have created you the moment that child was birthed. That child still. And little girls too. They need a father figure. They need a male figure. I don't give a damn what nobody say. It ain't gonna be the same. They can be great without one, but it ain't the same without it.
And I'm gonna tell you this, like what Plug is saying is very true. And even things like this young man, right? Let's say this young man had a father figure in his life, right? And he still did that incident. He wouldn't got 25 years with a man in his life. You see what I mean? Like the outcomes, because you can make mistakes even when you have a great leader in your life, but that great leader is still there to pick you up and guide you through it.
Refocus you.
And refocus you. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A real man would have told him, like, Plug would have told him, dog, don't do no PSI. Dog, no, take that to trial. Dog, you got no charges. You 18? Like, nah, bruh. Like,
take it to the door.
He would have told him, keep your head clean. Don't get in no fights while you in there. Hey, be humble. Just do your thing. Hey, we working on the back end to get you out. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't have none of that. He ain't had none of that.
In here, man. There's cameras in here. There's cameras in here.
Where?
There's cameras in that. There's cameras in there, man. Hey, people get killed in there. People get killed in that, man.
Yeah, sit down somewhere.
That is not no light place, man. And he 18, so he jumping grown folk. He ain't even, you know what I mean?
Ain't no telling what kind of people he done ran across. It's people out here who have unalived people who have gotten less time than him.
Yeah, but you think about it, Rain. He set himself up for failure with lack of guidance, right? Because you can't even say the judge is racist now. Because she had one thing that she can use against him. Hey, you got into jail, you was already fighting. You just showed me that I can't put you on probation because you're a threat to society. Like she was able to manipulate it at that moment. His mistakes created manipulation. You see what I mean?
And most of them come and get them haircuts, the little slits in the eyebrow. Boy, you look like him.
Wait,
you trying to be him, but you look like him. Like, bro, you look like I tell him, like, man, hey, listen, man, you gotta change up your tone. You gotta soften your features. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to really code switch it out, boy. Because I'm telling you, because you already look like him. You look like the same one that got fired that you coming to replace. The same one that got fired, you look just like him.
Yeah.
And the money that you would have made at the convenience store, you could have clocked in for it.
Yeah, big facts, man. Thank y'all for all the comments, man. Yeah, I love this talk. We're definitely gonna have to bring this up on a separate subject, like pretty much the prison to pipeline, school to prison pipeline. We'll bring this up and talk about it. Shout out to Jared Johnson. He said 28th of March, America Rise Up. All right, shout out Jared, man.
He must be from Atlanta.
Too Tight said martial arts teach discipline and to be humble gives them the understanding of patience as well. Classic is right. He said the Oric.
I think he hit send before he.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He said, trust me, school teach that, just not public schools. Yeah. He said the correct father figure, kids role model could have been a criminal. Big facts. He said martial arts solves all of this. Yeah, class. I think
hey, but sometimes the criminal can be the one that instruct the best.
Yeah,
because he can use his own fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? To help that child not fuck up too.
Yeah, Too Tight
Now,
said fighting in jail could keep another case on you for real.
Because you hit somebody and their head hit that table and it but go to shaking and shivering on that pavement. But hey,
telling y'all, man. Great show so far, man. We have already hit that 55-minute mark. We 5 minutes out from the hour. We're gonna go ahead and get our stretch on for the No Middleman podcast today. We're gonna give y'all that going, man. We got 2 good topics when we come back, man. I think everybody gonna really appreciate it. We're gonna go over to Jeezy on the pivot, and then we're gonna end the night with Hove. And I think he said something that's gonna not really shock us, but I think it's something we hear a lot. I think Classic and Plug will really appreciate what he said, because y'all say it in your own way, but not the way he said it. So very, very interesting. But we're going to come back. We'll see you guys in 5. We appreciate everybody who has tuned in so far. And the No Middleman panel and podcast will be right back.
Yeah, my verse the hook. Yeah. My verse the hook. They said I couldn't do it where they was wrong. I let them know it's a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. When it comes from my lips, it's a different gloss. Yeah, I'm polished, the bar solid. Long journey, I'm built for mileage. Fontaine, when it come to try me. The easy way is to go and support me. The hard way, trying to stop me. Don't come in bulk. You can't crop me. I'm too fly. You can't crop me. My hair long, but I ain't locking. Shorty bad, but she can't lock me. I met too many that said they got me. My heart broken. Damn, they got me. Tables turned on my hashtag. You a free agent and you mad. Summertime you be teed up, in the wintertime you be sad. Realize you shouldn't have let me go, so when I come up you talk mad trash. You was always a class act. Just admit that you was wrong about me. Thought I would lose, felt strong about it. Winning now, you no longer around me. Circus over, we don't do no clown. I wouldn't do it, but they was wrong. Let them know it's a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. When it come from my lips, it's a different talk. When you backing it up, it's a different walk. When you making changes, it's a mark. When I talk about drive, it's the ground. When you talk about drive, it's a car. I fight for mine like I got a plan. You fight for yours like you didn't spar. Must be my exit where I'm getting off. Is it me or y'all getting soft? I'm confused, a little lost. Wanna book me, it's gonna cost. No discounts, nothing off. You got me bent, must be crazy. My DJ, sky high, baby, pull up. Raw papers blazing. Riding in spaceships, feeling amazing. Everything classic, nothing basic. Independent, doing everything major. I get dressed to impress on a daily. That's my way of adjusting the haters. You see me? You was big wrong. Now that you gone, I'm strong. Yeah. And I got a bad chick watching Love Jones and need a long thong. Friday night, I'm doing sold out shows. You home alone with your slow songs. When you pass on one like me, life don't go on. They said I couldn't do it where they was wrong. Let them know I'm a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. All of that hate, a bad habit. Running up my mathematics. Fake love, I can't have it. If I don't know you, then I ain't dapping. It ain't real if it ain't clapping. If I wasn't there, then it ain't happening. If I'm absent, it ain't crap. Yeah, my verse the hook. Yeah. My verse the hook. They said I couldn't do it where they was wrong. I let them know it's a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. When it comes from my lips, it's a different gloss. Yeah, I'm polished, the bar solid. Long journey, I'm built for mileage. Fontaine, when it come to try me. The easy way is to go and support me. The hard way, trying to stop me. Don't come in bulk. You can't crop me. I'm too fly. You can't crop me. My hair long, but I ain't locking. Shorty bad, but she can't lock me. I met too many that said they got me. My heart broken. Damn, they got me. Tables turned on my hashtag. You a free agent and you mad. Summertime you be teed up, in the wintertime you be sad. Realize you shouldn't have let me go, so when I come up you talk mad trash. You was always a class act. Just admit that you was wrong about me. Thought I would lose, felt strong about it. Winning now, you no longer around me. Circus over, we don't do no clown. I wouldn't do it, but they was wrong. Let them know it's a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. When it come from my lips, it's a different talk. When you backing it up, it's a different walk. When you making changes, it's a mark. smart. When I talk about drive, it's the grind. When you talk about drive, it's a car. I fight for mine like I got a plan. You fight for yours like you didn't spar. Must be my exit where I'm getting off. Is it me or y'all getting soft? I'm confused, a little lost. Wanna book me, it's gonna cost. No discounts, nothing off. You got me bent, must be crazy. My DJ, sky high, baby, pull up. Raw papers blazing. Riding in spaceships, feeling amazing. Everything classic, nothing basic. Independent, doing everything major. I get dressed to impress on a daily. That's my way of adjusting the haters. You see me? You was big wrong. Now that you gone, I'm strong. Yeah, yeah. And I got a bad chick watching Love Jones and need a long thong. Friday night, I'm doing sold out shows. You home alone with your slow songs. When you pass on one like me, life don't go on. They said I couldn't do it, well, they was wrong. Let them know I'm a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. All of that hate, a bad habit. Running up my mathematics. Fake love, I can't have it. If I don't know you, then I ain't dapping. It ain't real if it ain't clapping. If I wasn't there, then it ain't happening. If I'm absent, it ain't crap. Yeah, my verse the hook. Yeah, yeah. My verse the hook. They said I couldn't do it, well, they was wrong. I let them know it's a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. When it comes from my lips, it's a different gloss. Yeah, I'm polished, the bar solid. Long journey, I'm built for mileage. Fontaine, when it come to trotting. The easy way is to go and support me. The hard way, trying to stop me. I don't come in bulk, you can't crop me. I'm too fly, you can't crop me. My hair long, but I ain't locking. Shorty bad, but she can't lock me. I met too many that said they got me. My heart broken, damn, they got me. Tables turned, I'm a hashtag. You a free agent and you mad. Summertime, you be teed up. In the wintertime, you be sad. Realize you shouldn't have let me go, so when I come up, you talk mad trash. You was always a class act. You was always a class act. Just admit that you was wrong about me. Thought I would lose, felt strong about it. Winning now, you no longer around me. Circus over, we don't do no clown. I wouldn't do it, but they was wrong. Let them know it's a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. When it come from my lips, it's a different talk. When you backing it up, it's a different walk. When you making changes, it's a mark. When I talk about drive, it's the grind. When you talk about drive, it's a car. I fight for mine like I got a plan. You fight for yours like you didn't spar. Must be my exit where I'm getting off. Is it me or y'all getting soft? I'm confused, a little lost. Wanna book me, it's gonna cost. No discounts, nothing off. You got me bent, must be crazy. My DJ, sky high, baby, pull up. Raw papers blazing. Riding in spaceships, feeling amazing. Everything classic, nothing basic. Independent, doing everything major. I get dressed to impress on a daily. That's my way of adjusting the haters. You see me? You was big wrong. Now that you gone, I'm strong. Yeah, yeah. And I got a bad chick watching Love Jones and need a long thong. Friday night, I'm doing sold out shows. You home alone with your slow songs. When you pass on one like me, life don't go on. They said I couldn't do it, well, they was wrong. Let them know I'm a different garment. Let them know it's a different fabric. No pesto, a different sauce. All of that hate, a bad habit. Running up my mathematics. Fake love, I can't have it. If I don't know you, then I ain't dapping. It ain't real if it ain't clapping. If I wasn't there, then it ain't happening. If I'm absent, it ain't crap.
What's good? What's good, YouTube? We are back, man. Thank you, everybody. Hopefully, y'all were able to get what you needed during that break. We are going to be tuning in to the second half of the No Middleman today. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Makes it for a great show. I think we read that was the last one. Shout out to Turn Up Head. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody who's on Facebook as well. Got to remember that we are on Facebook Live. Too Tight said, dang, this is extra good tonight. Flavor busting in the homemade gumbo is cooked up with extra spices tonight. You dig? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think y'all gonna really love this second end of it. Regis said, aggressive people usually only learn from aggression. Fears control a lot of people. See it when training dogs or police. It's fear. Definitely can see that. Richard said, prison is needed for some people, especially people who never had a father. They learn consequences quick. They can't throw a fit with a lifer, just because of feelings. Facts, man. That's big fact. That's big fact.
Yeah.
Ain't no pistols in there.
So we're gonna move on to our segment right before our last, man. We're gonna go over here to Jeezy, and we're gonna talk about Jeezy's transition. As y'all seen tonight, we were talking about transitions, transactions, and transcending. You could put Jeezy in two categories. We could talk about his transition, and some people might feel he's a transcending artist or a transcending figure. But I think it's very interesting that every time Jeezy gets an opportunity to talk about his change, the people who actually helped him through his change. So we got Jeezy here on the pivot with Ryan Clark is going to segue very beautiful into the topic. So here we go.
To you being more socially conscious in your space, what was the transition of growth that took you from Trap or Die to in those 2 moments thinking outside of yourself, even to record My President is Black 4 months before he won?
Well, let me say this: from Streets is Watching to Trap or Die to Thug Motivation, I was in a very dark space. I know it looked good on paper and everybody thought, but I was battling what we're talking about. I was battling the fact that I was having to choose myself over what I knew. I was having to make real decisions, like, you know, because Thug Motivation, it was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like I was really like literally trying to balance it. You know what I mean? And that's when Tip came in and told me, you know, you can't do both. And I didn't understand that because I'm like, ain't y'all all doing both? So I was in a dark place, drinking a lot, partying a lot, you know what I'm saying? Just into vices because I was trying to cope with what was going on. I didn't know, you know, I come from a culture where, you know, in an era where you couldn't really plan for Christmas because you didn't know if you was gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? You can't plan for, you know, certain things because you just don't know. Like people are going to jail and down around you every day, and it's just like, that's your reality. I would wake up, you know, and have these nightmares of, you know, just things that would happen, and I would get these phone calls from people that it was just like, they just picked such and such. I'd be like, damn. And in your mind, you like, they come to get me next. That's the only thing I could, what was next? And I woke up one day, and this is around 2008, and I woke up, and I was, you know, because I had been drinking, so I was overweight. I saw myself on TV. My skin was bad. You know, I wasn't really just on point, and I just was like, you know what, I'm done with everything. So I just stopped drinking, stopped, you know, hanging, partying. I put my cars up, put my jewelry up. I just started to get in shape, drinking more water, because I was drinking more Cristal than water for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just started to get healthy, and then that led to me like having time for myself and to start like working on my mental. And I just started to work on my mental, and I started to get back outside of the box and talk to people who was outside of my world. And I was at dinner with these guys one night, and they was talking about the recession. And I didn't really know what it meant at first, but I know these guys were wealthy. And for me, I was like, why are they concerned about money if they already got money? And I asked him, and he told me, he said, hey man, this is real. Like this is gonna affect the whole world. And my first mind was, I gotta go tell my people. So how do I tell them? So now I'm doing the research, and I'm watching the news, I'm reading books, I'm taking the time to ask questions, and I'm putting together this project in the back of my mind, and I'm going, and it was crazy because I literally went in the studio like 2 days and picked beats. Like I've never done this before. Because I normally like do a song here, do a song there. I went in the studio 2 days and picked beats from like Midnight Black. I think it was D-Rich and a few more people. And I instantly went in the studio, and I stayed in there about 10 days, and I knocked this whole album out. Then I called my partner Cool, shout out to Cool, and I said, yo, come listen to this. And we listened to it together. I hadn't let nobody else listen to it. And he's like, that's it. And I said, I know. And I said, you think they're gonna receive it? But the one thing they did say when I started letting people hear it was, I think you should take the My President record off because we don't know if he's gonna win yet. And I said, no, he's gonna win. Wow. He's gotta win. Like, look at what's going on. And so, you know, I fought with the label, put it on there. And another magical thing happened around that time too. Kanye, you know, his mother had just passed, and I had gave him one of the records me and Tip had, and it was called I Got Money. And he ended up doing Put On for me. And that was the first verse he did since his mother passed. And like, he went in. Yes, and when I went to the label, I was like, this is it. And everybody got behind it. I dropped it off to the radio station, Greg Street in Atlanta, played it like 1,000 times, and it blew up from there. Yeah. But my thought process was from that to that was I woke up one day and I was just like, man, I'm a star. I'm alive and I'm free. Like I can't even think about this no more. I gotta lean into, and I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, I see y'all fellas been in there working out. I got the working out, and I had the first show of the Recession tour in Boston, and I'm literally on the stage. I'm in 3 songs in, and I just see shit flying on the stage, and I'm like, yo, man, I'm telling my security, I'm like, yo, they throwing stuff at me. He said, sir, those are panties and bras. I was like, oh my.
So that is Jeezy talking about his transition. We always talk about health is wealth, and we always talk about these things. And it's so funny because I was speaking with Rain yesterday, and before this, because this interview didn't come out until today, and I made a statement to Rain, and I told her that life is about just living. I think a lot of people miss their transitions in life because they're not living. So I have, and it's crazy because this was before this interview. We literally just was talking about it. And I was telling her, you got to just live life. I told her, when you start just living life, things change. Like I'm talking about, like when I'm talking about carefree, I'm talking about almost ignorant carefree. Like I was giving her examples of, if you can't afford your car and they got to come get it, oh well. You can get a car the next day. You can go to a buy here, pay here. But we are so fixated on thinking that we need everything that we have, and we forget to live life. And then we start living our life through our vices, food, alcohol, whatever your substance of choice may be for certain people who do that. But I thought it was very unique. But I have a question for you and for Plug. What motivates, thug motivation, no pun intended, what motivates your transition? Because Plug, it's crazy because I watched me and Plug old stuff. I didn't know how fat me and Plug was.
What y'all was like this.
We both were like, I didn't notice that. Like, I didn't notice that, like, we were just, like, you know what I mean? Maybe we were living life too well, you know what I mean? But like,
hey, we were grubbing, bro. We was living good, right?
But I would love to hear about like what motivates you guys to transition in a positive way. You didn't transition too. You can tell your story too, right? So like, what motivates y'all to transition?
Honestly, the feel good. Just the mental clarity, the feel good, the more days happy, the more days of just simply existing you living.
I agree.
You know, so just the overall feel good of it. It I'm gonna tell you the best. I hate to say this, but honestly, mentally, the best I ever felt was when the pandemic hit. Like on the mental status, when everybody else was in shambles, I was working out. I rushed home from work every day to get on live with Corey. I am the king of fitness and lift and do those workouts. I lived because we couldn't do anything else. But those when I was working on myself, investing in myself, spending time on myself, putting myself as a priority too. Because sometimes before I even cooked dinner, I was at the house. I was getting ready to go on live with Corey. You know, that was the highlight of my day. To get home from work, get in my workout clothes, get my dumbbells ready to go and work out. And it was mentally, it was great. When you're active, when you're focused on you and you choosing yourself, sometimes choosing yourself rather than mother is part of who I am, yes, but I'm not a mother without myself, without me first, and so being in that era where there was nothing else to do but go. I went to work and some people couldn't go to work. I was thankful enough. I had to report to work every day. Every day I went to work during the pandemic. But that was like the highlight, the highest mental, honestly, I felt in a long time. Just investing that time in myself, knowing that's what I was doing for myself. And honestly, eating better, working at all that was great.
Are you making another beat?
Oh, we got money. I'm sorry,
Daddy. And Genius is my dad. Classic. Oh, we talk about money. Get money. Let's talk about it. My money look different now. When I talk about 50, used to be $50. I'm talking about 50,000. Gotta move a little different. Yeah. My maneuvers is in and out. Ain't trying to get spotted at all. Too introvert to be in the crowd. Real life. I'm low key at the coach store buying plain Janes, no logos. When you spend as much time on the boat as I do, you ain't really got a showboat. I got my own brand, wear my own clothes. You swear to God, I got it out of Soho.
Shout out to Classic for the super chat, man. Our guy said, at a point of consciousness, you realize 90% of the ish doesn't matter. Truly, no big deal. Them efforts be tweaking, glitching, and lacking perspective. Classic. Definitely agree, Classic. Definitely agree, man.
Yeah,
Definitely agree.
When I started the 75 hard, that was a different take on me ever. Just like I think 15 days in, I was like, man, I'm finna accomplish something. Like I'm finna knock something out. You know what I mean? And then I'm watching the weight fall off. I'm watching the sleep get better. I'm watching it was a good that was a good one. That was a good one. Like even when I started documenting it and put it on the what's now, it's like, man, I don't even want to do that. Like I was out there just thinking, like I really was clearing my mind. I was venting to myself. I really let a lot of BS go just doing that. Like I was excited to get up at that 6 o'clock, 6:15, 6:20 to go hit it. And then, before we even get on, like I'm coming home, I altered my whole schedule to get home and then knock my, my 2 or 3 miles out before we got on the pod, got on grown folk business, you know what I mean? And then the motivation from you and the ladies on the pod, you know what I'm saying? That kept it going too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so that was good, man. Like I try to stay as consistent as possible. Try to stay as consistent as possible, but the eating, the no drinking, the reading, I'm still on that. Like you know what I'm saying? The 2 workouts a day, I don't. I do the 1. The reading, I still read my 10 to 15 pages. Maybe I just knock out a chapter. It just helped me just knock it out, just knock out a chapter. I still ain't been on the alcohol like that at all. You know what I mean? I really ain't, I really done had probably about 10 to 12 drinks in an entire year, bro. Like I ain't been drinking at all.
I think, yeah, that's fact. I even think what we did at the crib, because we didn't drink here for what was that? Was that
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl. We didn't drink. I think we had 1 drink, 1 shot. We didn't even have a drink. We had a shot of the stuff your old boy brought from Mexico. And that was it.
That was it, man. Like it's like a social drink, and then after that, I'd be mad that I drunk. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'd be mad that I drunk. I'll be like,
feel rough sometimes.
yeah, man. Like, but when I had the injury to the Achilles, you know what I mean? Like, that was crushing, dog. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was out there working them jits out there on that basketball court.
Yeah. I like what Chanel said here. She said, once I don't feel excited about what used to excite me, I know I'm shredding old versions of myself that settled. Shout out to you. That's a word right there. For sure. Class said the pandemic by far the most peaceful year of my entire life. I tell people, man,
a wonderful chat, bro. Our chat was amazing.
That was my greatest 2 years, because like in DC, man, it's when I first started becoming a true runner. Like I ran my first marathon that year of COVID. Like I did a lot of shedding of like grief about my mom. I used to post all the time about like stuff that went through my head on my runs, man, music being shut off and I couldn't get it playing, and it was just God speaking, or whatever you want to call it, the higher power speaking. And like I tell people all the time, for me, the hard thing is it's hard for me to transition because I'm always looking to do the next thing. Like, so for me now, it's so hard because like in the military, I used to always challenge myself. I was always doing something new. You know what I mean? Like I was always competing and doing something new. And like now, being out of the military, like I haven't found that passion for anything that I used to do in that manner. Like I used to be a heavy bowler when I was in the military. Now I really don't do it. You know what I mean? I run every day just because we got an accountability group, but like outside of that, like I need something like difficult to push me. You know what I mean?
You need something to challenge you. You need something to look forward to, like an end goal.
Yeah, but yeah. I don't know, man. It'd be rough. It'd be rough. I tell people all the time, like, because I think about like, shoot, man, I was able to hop off the couch and go run a half marathon in Disney.
And you did that.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. It's just I gotta find something that like pushes me to the limit, man. I know I'm about to shout out the Classic. I'm about to start the workout Classic got me. I think that's gonna spark something new for a new transition. Just kind of going through those 12 rounds of workouts. I think that's going to be real good. I'm gonna start that. I got to do something, man. Yeah. I feel like transition gets harder too, especially when you're in certain positions in your life. Like, because you think about Jeezy's transition that he just talked about, right? Like, he was really trying to get himself out of something. But how do you transition once you know you can do those things? Like how Plug said, like, sure, I don't drink. You ain't drinking anyway. You know what I mean? Like, okay, he drink. Like it's like what transitions you when you get into those tough stagnation. I think somebody said on here. I think it was Chanel that said it, like that stagnation. Like, how do you transition from those moments? Is what I would ask a person.
You have to want it. You have to want to move forward, and you have to want the transition. You have to want to no longer be in that stagnation where you're at, and see yourself better, or not necessarily better, just sometimes just different. He wanted better, and he's seen it. So money.
A baddie made me think about a ring, but I seen with the ring did the Frodo. I be in New York, thought I met wifey. Clown ate the food off my fork. Annie a pig, classes a vegan. No, I ain't pulling no pork. Play with my heart, not with my pockets. I doubled the score. Do you watch Fox? National TV. That was the start of much more. Envy me. I make my enemies wish that we.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That's what shout out to Clay. He said, join me for Midnight Madness workout live. Let's get active. I know how to break a plateau. Yeah, big facts. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's one of the things me and Plug was doing. We were doing it very effective. We were going to the gym together. It's just like the scheduling with everything and work and like life. It's hard to stay consistent. Plug was coming to the crib for 75 hard. He would come to the crib. We would work out in the garage and everything. It's just all about getting back on it, man. Getting back on it.
And I struggle with that. I struggle with consistency, being transparent, consistency, and motivation. So,
yeah. But the no meat thing has helped. The no meat has helped me a lot.
No, Classic said he want everybody to get on a live with him and burn through a workout.
I like that. He said, no, I'm saying. Yeah, I knew exactly what you were saying, Classic. I knew exactly. Yeah, we can definitely do it one of these days. He said, no equipment required. We need to line it up, Classic. We need to line it up, man.
I'll be better doing it on the weekends.
I could definitely do a Sunday midnight with you. I can do a Sunday midnight with you. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
We all could be live on our own.
Hey, y'all, we fortunate, man.
Yeah.
We fortunate, man, for real. Like
we got some good people around.
I'm serious. I was over here lost in translation, like for real. Like, man, man, I really got gratitude, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I really got gratitude, man. Y'all looking at a happy mother for real. Like I'm serious, man. Like even the folks that tap in with every show that be here with us through the night. Like, man, I hope y'all really can. I appreciate y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
This shit dope. This shit is dope, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think that's when shit started to crash. When shit started to crash, like the ones that be like really and got real comfortable with this here, and just views come in and people just be there, and I think they really have, like, I don't want to lose what I feel right now.
Yeah.
Like I don't need no inflation. Like this right here. Like this what it like, man. This solid, man. It's a community, man.
I tell people that, yeah. I think it's like you want to come on here.
Yeah.
Like it makes you not even want to miss a day. It don't
like
matter
when certain people ain't here,
you can feel it.
Like where they at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I just got a message in the Discord. Where my ladies at, Sunny?
Yeah, Kira,
Chanel,
Sonny, yeah.
Jim. Oh, y'all, where y'all at?
But I did what Charleston White said, dude, this morning, man. I looked at the trends. Tuesday is normally like that. Our highest day is Monday and Wednesday. Tuesday, everybody trying to go watch Corey Holcomb, and everybody has people aren't truly invested. They only invested when they have the ability to be invested.
Yeah, like classic. To be real with you, dog. I ain't gonna even lie to you, dog. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. It be certain days of the month. It just be like I think about the losses. I think about what I've lost. You know what I'm saying? And then I just get to another point where I just get to chuckling. Like that shit I don't like I really got this life figured out, boy. I really do, man. I really got this life thing figured out, man. I really do, man. I'm really gonna enjoy myself every chance I get.
Hey, Tez, I feel you on that, man. Tez said, I spent most of my time podcasting, gaming, and just being a dad. It was awesome AF. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Chanel said, these are the hours I settle down from work. Yeah.
Mhm.
And we appreciate you taking those time with us, man. For real. Too Tight said, I'd rather watch y'all than Corey. Anybody else makes more sense over here for me. What y'all talking over. Appreciate it, big dog. Appreciate it. We appreciate you. She said, Plug be tapped in. He's actually gifted. He said, I feel you, dog. Life's short and long at the same time. Ted said, also wear cotton clothing is much better for your energy. Yeah.
I won't even lie to you. I think that is them little tidbits like that. They huge, bro. Wear some cotton tomorrow. Listen to some yacht rock. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, listen to some yacht rock or some classic rock or some old school, like, you know what I mean? When they play instrumentation, some Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know what I mean? What mint condition? Listen to them boy live instrumentation.
Yeah, some neo soul.
Classic said, I'm numb. It's interesting because I don't know which one is better, having feelings or not feeling ish. It's unique. Hey, trust me.
The lights of an Aries.
I don't even think that's an Aries thing, because I live life like that every day. Like I don't. Like I live that every day.
We're rebuffal, yeah, but
I've been a no care guy before I knew y'all.
I'm gonna give you a virtual hug. I'm gonna give you a virtual hug, bro. I'm gonna give you a virtual hug.
He said it make objectivity easy though.
Yeah.
You need to do life hack with Plug.
I knew you was coming. In too deep. Man, I can't wait to meet this cat right here.
But at the same time, I'm gonna tell you this too, though. Like, even creating all this content, man, sometimes you gotta reset.
Mm-hmm.
Like the greatest thing, I haven't felt the way I felt about when me and Plug, that sports show made me feel good.
I seen it.
Like
I seen that your energy was really like like
people,
like people don't understand, like, to feel good doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like that doing that sports show felt good. Like it felt good. Like I was ready. We sending each other stuff. Like you're invested in it because it feels good, dog. Like I tell people that all the time, man.
You know, it took me so long to get home, bro. Because I was actually in that moment that you felt. That's the moment I was felt on them last two heads, that father and son.
Yeah,
the way he was interacting with his son, like I put his ass in there. I wanted to go live. I swear I wanted to go live. I said I want to go live and just put this cut on live right now. I don't give a damn. It's just this one cut. I put his ass in there. I was so proud, bro. I say, but hey, when he got the mirror and he went, and this is the first dude I ever met from Chile. He's from Chile.
See, I need Classic to come down to Texas. Classic, I need you for 30 days, man. What's your price? I need Classic for 30 days, dog. Classic, what's your price? I need Classic for 30 days, man. 30 days, lock in, working out twice a day. Like I need him for 30 days. 30 days.
Dang,
Like that's what 30 days, dog. That's what we,
You
man.
Classic gonna go ape shit, man. He gonna be around people.
No, it
Classic
was
gonna
just like,
go ape
I
shit.
need him for 30 days, dog. I need him for 30 good hard days, man, and just
I'm
go.
waiting for this comment to come up.
He said, when people cry, it makes it awkward. There is what you mean at Classic. He said, what's up, Ted? N2D said, y'all got gems in your guys in old content, by the way. Yeah, I appreciate you sending me that stuff.
Hey,
over too.
I seen you sent me that. I'm
Dirty day, 30 days is expensive. I ain't gonna put that. Oh, money's not an object, Classic.
Go on here, send him the text.
If you haven't figured that out.
Choo choo.
I'm gonna say if money was an object, I wouldn't be sitting on this YouTube right now. Tell you that I would not be spending time doing this. I'll be out there grinding. Real talk. No one took me on my offer for $12K a month to silence me. Guess I'm gonna keep talking. He's stupid. N2D said that would be great content. What would be great content, N2D? He said, hey, I'm on the 30 good hard days, no Epstein.
reaction to our old content.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I talked about it. I talked about doing a pretty much like a no middleman rewind or retake. Well, we sit down and actually only react to old stuff that we had out already. He said boot camp with Classic. Yeah, no, it ain't even that, man. Like Plug different, man. Plug is a different type of friend. See, I gotta have this conversation, and it's not a bad thing. Plug, like what y'all hear from Plug, this is Plug. Like Plug is good. Plug ain't gonna do no more or less than he needs to do, and not in a bad way though. I remember when me and Plug was working out. Plug was like, no, you can do that. You can do that weight. I'm gonna do this weight. Like Plug never like, and it wasn't like a bad thing. Plug be like, nah, I'm gonna just do this. Like Plug is Plug, dog. Like it's hard to explain to people. Like Plug is Plug. Like Plug gonna stay in Plug's lane. Like he ain't okay. You want to run 10 miles? All right, I'm gonna walk my 30 minutes. I'll meet you over there. I'm gonna be doing abs once you get off of that 10. Like he gonna be there with you. He gonna support you through it, but he gonna do Plug. Classic, see, Classic still youthful. When you youthful,
the mud with him.
Classic gonna get in the blender with you. It's a difference.
Yeah.
Classic is gonna get in the blender with you. That's what I'm used to. That's what I'm used
he
to.
Gonna transition. He gonna transition.
He said Plug is way better friend than me for sure. I remember when my heart was like,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like this, I grew into this. I was hell, Classic. I'm telling you, I was hell, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I was hell, Classic. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, like when I say, if I had stayed the way I stay, I think my family would be in a different position, but I wouldn't be in my position.
Yeah,
I had to choose me.
Yeah,
because the shit that go on right now would never go on. It would never go. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man.
He said, "You grow on, I grow out, boy." Y'all some fools, man. Y'all some fools. But it just be like with Classic. I almost can live through Classic. Like seeing Classic do that Midnight Madness, dog. Like that was my life for 20. That was my life for 20 years. Like I used to go to the gym 3 times a day. Religiously, dog. Like religiously, like fitness and everything. It was everything, dog. Like it was like life, but it was also a way for me to like deal with life. He said, enjoy it over there, dog.
Yeah, it's ing, bro. It ain't ed yet. It's still ing. It's still a process, bro.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna definitely get to it, man. I think just this conversation is gonna spark transition. So I'll speak that into existence. I think just this conversation we just had, we're gonna get over to the last but not least, man. Hove did an interview for the first time in some time, and Hove said that he's no longer on defense, he's playing offense. And my question I'm gonna have for you guys after this video is, is riches are rooted in reality. So I'm gonna play this video, this interview from Hove and this young man. They did a very unique transition. If y'all pay it, like the interview, we won't see it on here, but if y'all go watch it, they're having a conversation, but like their outfits changed. It was pretty dope how they did it. But
who is this guy?
just GQ. He's a GQ editor. Young cat, new in the game, but he been around Jay-Z for a while from the way their conversation was having.
How long this interview been out?
It's been out for like a day or two, or not even a day. I think it was like 13 hours when I found it.
A word.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start it here. They're gonna talk about a little bit of his album, his last album he came out with, and he asks him a question. So I want y'all to hear what he said.
Just a little bit about a written testimony specifically, just because that was the most recent release. I think it came out like right before the pandemic started. So
yeah,
you guys
like the day.
The day.
Yeah, my favorite verse is off that just jumbled track. You know, I love that track. It's so noisy and just so unorthodox. Flux capacitor.
You know what's funny about that? So I don't know if you remember this. You and I were emailing about that. Because I wrote about that album and I said this verse is crazy even if it's offbeat.
Yeah.
And you said that being offbeat was the point, champ. And I was like, well, what can I say to
that? Yeah. Sometimes you need to sit in the pocket. Cause my pocket is always, it's like with a foot over the thing anyway. It's always hanging to the last moment. And it's like, because sometimes I try to fit a lot of words into like a small space. Then that last word just like get in the door.
Sticking with a written testimony, you have a couple of verses on there that I really like because they kind of speak to what's going on with you in a broader sense in the culture, like on Universal Soldier, I think it is, when you said that you don't keep the same energy for the DuPonts and the Carnegies.
Yeah.
So I wanted you to talk a little bit about this idea of like you said earlier, like the things that you do for the culture, the ways that you put on, the ways that you try to protect and move forward, but kind of the pushback that you get sometimes about like people throw capitalists at you in a derogatory sense.
Yeah, I think in that verse specifically, the only thing I heard coming up was the American dream until we started being successful. And it was like, wait a minute, you're selling out because you're making money. That was the first thing that was put on musicians. People had this law for the struggling artists. That's a mind game. What we would call back in the day for technology. It was like, no, I'm not going for that. Like, no, I make art first. And then I make sure that I'm compensated for my art. I didn't take advantage. I didn't get here by taking advantage of people. I didn't take it. No one. That's not my reputation. That's not what I do. I didn't get here by taking advantage of people or taking advantage of, the loopholes in the system or some wrinkle in like a capitalist structure. That structure exists, and I just see the world for what it is, not for what I want it to be. I'm a realist, not an ideal. It's not idealistic. People speak about the world how they want to see it. You're never going to win like that.
So that last part is what I wanted you guys to hear, because he pretty much was saying that riches are rooted in reality. I know I heard classes say that before about a lot of times, people could be like idealistic, but at the same time, if you heard what he said initially, people used to throw the whole thing on him, almost making him feel bad for him moving up in the world, him getting money, him being successful, and his own people kind of put that on him at first. But then he also was like, hey, I'm getting paid for my art. I did nothing wrong. Like, I shouldn't be ashamed of my wealth that I'm receiving. But he also said that you have to live in reality. And that's what made me think about riches are actually rooted in reality. You could put a monetary number on it if that's what you choose to do. But I think when you live in reality, you are rich. And I know we talk about that amongst each other all the time. And I know Classic says it on his platform as well. And that's why I always tell people when I have these conversations, I want to speak in reality. I'm not trying to speak in what you think this is going to like, no, let's talk about, let's talk about the facts, not the hypotheticals and what this would look like. And so what is y'all thoughts about that? Do y'all feel like riches are rooted in reality?
when I do speak to the people who possibly think like me, or even on the other side, maybe adjacent of me, I try to simplize, like break everything down to the least common denominator so they can get it. So most people may, oh, he giving it the hood version of it, but that's how some people think. And sometimes you got to give them the analogy that's gonna. I want to give them the analogy that hit home. Because no matter what your bank account look like, if you suffering, from life woes, I feel sorry for you. I don't care what your bank account look like. If you ain't just really got a grasp on what this is, man, about what you supposed to do and get it done, and then go as soon as you get it done, you clock out or whatever, you walk out, whatever happens, go enjoy this. Like, you gotta enjoy this. Like that. Most of the people that got bread, they said, man, this house on the hill lonely, man. I was cool when we was back in the apartment. So I don't know. Like, it was another clip I seen today of Andre 3000 when he was talking about, like, he say it's unhealthy to be as famous as he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get that much admiration is like unhealthy. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
And I think Richard said, I don't understand the question. So the question would be kind of what he said. So the young man posed a question to Jay-Z that people were calling him a capitalist, right? But he was saying, no, I'm not a capitalist. I live in reality. Like, I have a talent. I produce a talent. I get paid for my talent. And I'm moving through life because of my talent. And his talent brings on riches in a monetary sense of things for him. But a lot of people, like he said, the first thing that people did was use his riches against him, saying that he was, either changed or things was different. That's what, if that makes more sense for you, Richard, I don't know if that does or not. In Too Deep, I think that's a question only you can answer for yourself. What are riches? Especially if you're a reader, you probably were. Yeah, like, I think riches can be a lot of things. He said, "Lonely is the goal. If you know, you know."
Yeah, I can't. I disagree, bro. Like, if that was if I had it, I'm bringing folks together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like when you choose like certain friend groups or whatever the case may be, and like you can bring them together and step away, and they can still vibe like you was there. Like, that's dope. Like, I did that like on like 3 separate occasions. Like of this group, like my Puerto Rican homeboys and my black homeboys and a couple of my white boys, and I done put them together in the same room and stepped away. And actually went to the store and just went riding around just to see what had happened when I walked back in the room and everybody was sitting down vibing, just chilling around. It was like a one ottoman in the bigger this sectional. Kind of like what I got in the living room. It was like a big couch sectional, and everybody was sitting there vibing. And I was like, I chose right. You know what I mean? Like, that's riches to me.
Yeah, I like what Chanel said. Chanel said, I believe so. She said, because it takes consistency and patience. Patience takes present. Being present isn't rooted in delusion. I like that. I definitely understand. She said, I hope it made a lot of sense. Like, wow. Chanel, it makes what Classic said to me feel true. Mm-hmm. Being lonely for me, being isolated for me is happiness. Because I don't have to try to convince those around me to see the things that I see.
Or do what makes you happy.
Yeah,
you don't have to enjoy life with you because you're already
like I don't want to be in a scene. I don't want to be around people and they don't understand why I stepped away from doing something, or I got to explain everything to you. Like, I just separate myself. Like, it's easier for me to be alone because then I don't have to do any explaining on how I need to do life. You know what I mean? Like
it's like me allowing you to do you. Like say be around you and allowing you to do you, and I be fine with it. You know what I mean? Like you can think how you think and say what you say and feel how you feel, and I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm fine with it. Like you might say something and be like, I didn't get it, but I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with it. I'm like cool with it. Like I like the way you think. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the way Classy think. I like those thought processes. Be like, now I'm the one that's like, how did he get here? Like, how did you get to that point? You know what I'm saying? Even last night I was thinking, like, how the hell did he get that from that Cam Newton clip? Like, this shit is crazy. I was like, how he get that? And then when I finally got it, I was like, oh, okay. I said, that's what's up, man. I'm trying to go down that path and find out exactly what makes you tick. I love to see what make people tick.
But you know what's crazy, Plug? Like, but it makes it very difficult, right? Like, that's why you really gotta find your tribe too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want people who think that deep into life.
Yeah, but with enough time, the tribe will conform. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with an egoless tribe.
But is that truly a tribe? Your tribe shouldn't conform. Your tribe should already match you.
How you see trying to find a match? How that tribe make you?
Is it a
feel?
match or just accepting you for who you are?
I think
Yeah,
I think it's a match. Y'all ever read the book Purple Cow?
I never heard of the book Purple
Y'all should it talks about the Purple Cow talks about tribes and how people come together and like you see like different trends and like that's why you can have these little niches, right? Like people want to sit down and play Fortnite the whole day of their life. Like they do, like that's their they didn't have to conform people to start liking like Fortnite. They were already playing it. They came together. Like you find your match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because you gotta think about it. I create a show, but if y'all don't understand it, it's not really gonna be a good show. Because you're thinking about it when I already understand it. So it doesn't bring a good
but when you get your eureka moment,
well, they ain't seen that show. They don't know what that is, Flood.
He got it. Oh, you got it. Oh, it'd be like, yeah, you got it, didn't it? Yeah.
I feel like there's context and content in everything we do.
Yeah.
And I think some people like to just talk about topics, but within the topic is so much context there.
Oh, yeah.
I be loving my conversations that be on the phone. I be like, damn, I be wishing I could just record these bitches. You know what I mean? I'm serious, bro. Like, cause like, man, I be on the phone with like, God, I be like, man, I wish they could hear this. Like for real. What's
like
up,
that
Jimmy?
conversation? Like that conversation me and Plug had probably about a month ago when we sat back and talked about everything once we got off of live. Like that would have been a great conversation for the masses.
Sometimes you're like, man, let's just turn the live on, man. It just go. Let's just have at it. Turn the comments off and just have at it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Chanel said that's why I'm introverted. Most of everyone around me, I can't have a conversation with.
Yeah, especially in the workspace.
Which one? What comment you were saying? Likewise, Classic for
about the how you got the Cam the how you got the relationship thing out of the Cam Newton.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Too Tight said riches for me means having true peace, a calm mind, enjoying the company of people who fits in your circle and that has your best interest. Just a short example on my end. Big facts.
Kelvin Jackson.
He used to. Classic said peace.
Been in here before.
Peace and people don't be going hand. He said peace and people don't go hand in hand. Chanel said, and when I spend time explaining, Chanel, you don't understand. I'm exhausted, so I have to retreat. Hey, Chanel, I'm telling you, boy, He said solo trip loading.
I love it. Classic.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin Jackson. He said, "Hey, Gentle Ray.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, make sure you call in to the show this week. She got the
Yeah,
hotline
Thursday
show on
night.
Thursdays."
Yeah.
In Too Deep said, three are in a balance. They create a flow state. For example, training for a marathon with a friend combines achievement, the goal, relationship, the partnership, and the experience, the race itself.
Who is this nigga, man?
He said
Who are
taking
you,
notes.
Too Deep?
I could push back to that, but I won't. 3 pillars. He said, my boy Richard said he taking notes. Zilla said Myth revisited maybe the purple cow. One question for Gentle. Ray, you got a question in the building. Go ahead, Kevin, with your question, big dog.
Go ahead.
Classic said likewise. Chanel was saying likewise to liking the way you think, even if I think different. Ted said yes. Chanel, I agree. People are a lot. Unc is crazy. He said, "Come on, soul." Like, yeah. I can't agree.
What's the question?
I can't agree with that.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Oh, here you go. Read it. It's on you, Rain. It's for Rain. No, read.
The Dale, 2 occasions, or high five, never should have let you go. Choose, sweetie. I only think of you on 2 occasions, this day and night. I picked the Dale.
Sure. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Kevin.
Kevin, make sure you subscribe to my page because I'm going live on Thursday with a call-in show. So go to Conversation with Soft Rain and make sure you subscribe.
She will need a picture on Thursday.
Yeah,
they choose with their eyes and not the love lines. So like I really do. I think I don't know. We're gonna have to have a talk about that, man. How people think and how that relates to like life in general. You know, Chanel know. Chanel, you know. Chanel know.
As hell.
Yeah. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. We gotta get a picture there. We gotta get a picture, man.
Yeah, you gotta put a picture up, Kelvin.
As Classic say, we could be blocking her, but we gotta make sure she choose wisely and act accordingly.
Kelvin gotta be around my age. Only people named Kelvin. They got to be able, baby.
Either Kelvin or Calvin, Kelvin and Calvin.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Kelvin, but hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, man. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Do we have we got like 5 minutes? Any Q&A from the chat? Anybody got a Q&A? Make sure y'all check out the Discord too. Everybody's been more active. Plug definitely been active in there as well. Putting out the polls and stuff for y'all to actually select from. So y'all make sure y'all engage. Don't
I'll put my poll up
to,
tomorrow for the topic for
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Do it tonight to give it some time.
Don't forget, tomorrow is Wind Down Wednesday. If there's a topic that y'all would like to discuss, please let us know tonight. We could bring it up tomorrow. But if y'all have any questions tonight, let us know.
What time, bro?
Same time.
What time? Okay. All right. So as soon as I get off, I'm gonna shoot. I got a mission to go knock down, and then I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be listening though.
No questions. Q&A. He said, I didn't come to the party last night, y'all. Oh, in the Discord. Did you even do it?
No,
he did.
No,
He did.
He said, I'm on Discord more than IG. I seen Into Deep, I'm slow. I can't speak for everybody else. You're gonna have to walk me through all the intricacies of that Discord, dog. I ain't know you could do all that.
You'll get more out of it if you put some money in it.
Yeah, I
don't know about Discord either.
No, but I ain't know you can make profit, and I ain't know you can do all that in Discord. So
I don't know.
pretty dope.
I didn't know that either. Yeah.
Link
He
tree,
said,
the
I
same
got
thing.
he said, I got something for souls. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord. Appreciate it, Too Tight. Appreciate it, big dog. Class said he got a question. All right. He said, now that we know Lotto and 21 Savage are married,
what
do y'all have to say? Where do we find that yet, Class?
Yeah, I couldn't watch the whole show. When Classic be on, I be moving around in the afternoon, so I couldn't watch the whole show. When Classic, we need some more info on
Only
it.
thing I seen about this situation was that his previous wife or his wife was not happy about not being invited to the baby shower or something like
Oh,
that.
she was mad about not coming to the
Like I gotta
missed all
find
that
out.
today.
Lotto,
I missed all that today.
Yeah, Classic, I be moving around in the afternoon when you be on. So they married? They married on paper, Classic?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right here. He said, it's just it says still married, Savage and Lotto breaks the internet.
Or is it a spiritual marriage?
Oh no.
There you go. What he said?
March 2026, rapper Lotto has revealed she is pregnant with her first child, widely reported with the rapper 21 Savage following years of dating rumors, while Lotto has referred to 21 Savage. While Lotto has referred to 21 Savage as husband in interviews, 21 Savage is reportedly still legally married to Kiana Joseph.
You can't marry them both on paper.
Yeah,
So how does the question?
Oh Lord.
So they did a spiritual bond, Classic? It's not legally on paper?
I don't feel. I'm gonna give my opinion on this. I really wasn't able to give my opinion yesterday, so I really don't care. He said I told y'all they. Oh, okay. She ain't moving funny. He said I need some opinions. I need them ASAP. This is my thoughts on it. I don't even care. I don't even care about their relationship. This is my thought on the whole thing. Why would a woman who on the outside appears to have it all from looks to wealth to intelligence to being raised in a good household want to settle for something that technically is not hers when she has so many other avenues that she could go? That's my biggest question. Like that's like it's not like a judgment thing, but I would love to like have that answered by her. Like what made you want a man who already has 3 kids, who already's been married, when you literally can have she can close her eyes and just land on a man and that nigga gonna say yes. Like, that's my biggest question with the whole situation. Like, for me, it's I don't care about like the polygyny. That's a deeper conversation too. We did some research on that too.
And another thing too, Class, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think of all the, the girl dads. You know what I'm saying? Them girl dads and the good mamas that also have, you know what I'm saying, a wonderful relationship. The example, you know what I'm saying, being that she is aesthetically beautiful and, she's talented and she does have the revenue, you know what I mean? Like, she set an example for women that lifestyle might not be as feasible. You know what I mean? Because we're looking at it from a man's perspective, and not a totality example. You know what I mean? Did I say it right?
No, you said it right. I can tell you're tired. In totality, yeah.
Yeah, in totality, you got to think about it as as a whole. Everybody ain't gonna be with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a select group of individuals doing that. Everybody ain't gonna be with that.
Chanel said that stars are aligned. Maybe they're twin flame. He said, so like I don't believe that classic. Maybe it's just my mind or the way I think. I'm just looking for an answer that really, maybe it's selfish of myself, but I'm looking for an answer that makes sense. Just because we keep talking about like good women, good men, like I don't know.
She out there for you, cool. When you just that one that's gonna do it.
That's what she chose to do, but we're questioning her choices because of her stature, because of the kind of woman she is. Yes, she needs a man for covering, but she can I don't it's we totality, my new word too. I always try. What she say?
She should always try to find a reason to use it. Totality. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody shouldn't be with it, can't be. I totally understand. 21 probably one of the more. Some ninjas got it. Like, yeah, I don't even care about that classic. Like, this ain't even like an ego or a pissing war and all that. Like, I don't care about none of that. I want to know what made her. We could take all that out of it. I want to know what made her make her decision with the access, and almost like you can use the word power that she has to kind of create the ideal future for herself. That's what I would like to know. I don't know. I don't know who she should be, who she's supposed to be with, but I just wonder what made her make that decision.
Now don't get it twisted. Now we're using her as an example, but because of the current situation. But if she happy, that's the only thing I want for anybody, any and everybody, to be happy. Whatever lane you choose, get in that big gas up and hit the fucking floor with the pedal to happy. Don't be holding up traffic doing 25 because you don't want to go home. You circling the block, wasting gas money. Man, go find your happy man.
He said correct, Ninja, though. Classic use of words is crazy. He said, what man could she have been with to where you wouldn't have the question? I just look at it like, why choose a man that is technically married with children? Like, she's not someone. I don't know. I guess it's like a whole different conversation, I guess.
You want to know her logic behind her you being a logical man, you want to know her logic behind her choosing.
He said, Richard said maybe her decision was primal. Some choices people just was in the moment.
I mean,
he said,
if you think about
these are all your assumptions.
Let's say this. Let's say this. She knows who she is. She knows how she looks, and she knows what she brings to the table. I'm pretty sure Kiana can't. I wouldn't say, because I don't know what she looks like, aesthetically match, or at the same time financially match. She knew if she stepped into that arena and she really wanted him, she's cool with being that other option because she knows she's a better option. So yes, I will say her decision is primal. Because I mean, if she stepped into anybody's relationship, she could probably take the man. If she's a solid woman, because we're looking at the aesthetics and we're looking at the revenue. But shit, you don't know. I don't know her behind the scenes. I deal with character and energy. You want to verbally box, don't you, Classic? You just got on your verbal 16. I love little bro, wow, man. He a live wire.
He said, listen to their pop it.
They got a song together. What you learned today?
21 can't rap to me any damn way.
He said this right here is what he learned.
Oh, okay.
Like, hey, 21 can't rap. 21 will make the top 250. Listen to what y'all are saying, other options. I want to see it regularly. I want it from somebody that I know.
So what if it wasn't a celebrity?
Because everyone that tried it, they ended up with the side chick. Everyone that tried that to create the sister wives, and I know 3 that then tried it, and they caked up. And the 3 that tried it are with the side chick.
So what if they were not celebrity status?
This wouldn't be a conversation.
I have something for y'all tomorrow on that exact same question. Like
How would we look at it then?
Oh yeah, it's just a deeper conversation because I know he's saying this is for the culture, and this has nothing to do with our culture though. Like polygamy wasn't even set up for what we're looking at it to be set up for. It was originally suited for people who had fertility problems or people who wanted to pass on their heirs. Then it also was stemming from the Native Americans. So like it's a lot more to the whole history of it all. Like,
so he did part 1 today on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch that class.
It was from the part that I caught. It was a good show.
He said it's disrespectful to call a sister wife a side chick. Listen to the language you using. Y'all don't understand when it's okay. Part 2 tomorrow. He said that's absolutely not. You're right, Classic. You're right. You got it. You got it.
I am a Native American, sir. You trolling now, nigga.
N2D said I watched the Sister Wives and it lay fall apart on that. Oh,
it fell apart on that.
Fell apart on yeah.
N2D, how many does he have any left, or is Robin the only one left now? I don't keep up with it, but I watch it every once in a while. But he had.
Hey, this
I
beard
think he only got one wife now.
This shit gone tomorrow. Going back to the goatee, man. This shit over with. Shit look like goat pussy. Well, y'all
got anything else?
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch Classic Live so I can watch part 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm ready to go in there and start watching it right now. Listen to this psychopath. I'm gonna key it up right now. I'm looking for it right now so I'm gonna go lock in. Yep, there it is right there. There it is. Is polygyny natural?
This is all watching my ex is gone.
Oh, okay.
That's why she the ex, cuz.
Yeah. So cool, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Classic Codes Part 2. If y'all are wanting to find out about the polygyny and a lot of the misconceptions of that. Don't forget that we have a live show June the 6th in Columbus, Georgia. The doors open at 7. The show will start at 8. We should have an answer for y'all by Thursday because we should be meeting tomorrow as a team to identify if we're going to have Classic performing at the beginning of the show. Hopefully we get that answer for y'all very, very soon. Chanel said, "Don't leave me. I'm not sleepy."
Chanel, you better get in bed, girl.
Regis said, "Remember, television is the best way to trick you. They say people in Africa dressed in rags." So other than that, man, we appreciate everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Wine Down Wednesday tomorrow. Get your wine glasses. We'll be bringing some topics to you. Richard, I took a picture of your question so that we can bring it up tomorrow as well. Into Deep said, "Classic, your clips are getting views on IG." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight, man. Thank y'all for joining us, man. We will see y'all tomorrow at 8:30 Central Standard Time, and we out.
Why you ain't say nothing? I'm only gonna do this once. You always knew I'd make it in the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? You believed in me the whole time? For real? Yeah. I couldn't tell. You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Seen them hard times, couldn't kill me. Why you ain't say nothing? Why you ain't say nothing? Stages on moon getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Been watching my story, all winning. Why you ain't say nothing? 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 You was around me from the beginning. Why you ain't say nothing? Stages I'm on getting bigger. Now you wanna say something. Put that on my soul.